Kit Kats can read.
Hello guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog where I let you guys know what I get up to throughout the week, whether it's reading, whether it's work, anything that I pretty much get up to. My life is quite boring as far as I'm concerned, but for some reason you guys love watching my reading vlogs. You like to see what I get up to, the thoughts that I'm having at the time. You guys are like a diary. I'm literally just like, dear diary, this is what's happening today. This is what I want to happen today. This is what actually happened. And so on and so forth. But you know, at least you guys find some sort of amusement in my life. So, today is actually Tuesday. I didn't film yesterday because I was at work all day. When I got home, I was very stressed. I was very stressed. I literally came in with like 6 bags full of stuff because I'd just been at Ben's, so I had 6 bags full of stuff, and then I just went to my nan's as well, so I had like one massive bag of food shopping, 1 bag of clothes, 1 bag of books and stuff for when I was at the hospital with service user, and yeah, just had a lot of bags. So I was unpacking all that. And I had some leftover Chinese when I was at Ben's, so I had some, because we had some Chinese whilst I was there. So I had that for my dinner because I didn't eat anything whilst I was at work. So I had that and it was so good, it was really nice. And then I had a cider and I was trying to watch an episode of the originals. I just couldn't focus. And then before I knew it, it was 11 o'clock. I was like, well, shit, I can't do anything now, like TV wise, so I had to turn it off. So I'm like halfway through an episode, which is very annoying. I just couldn't focus on the episode. I just had a lot on my mind. Like the end of work was just really shit. And basically, people are bitches. That's all I'm gonna say. People are bitches. And yeah, that's all that really happened yesterday. So I spent most of my shift at the hospital with the service user, and then when I came back, and it was just really shitty situation, like to be put in where I just had like an hour to do something, and then to be with a really, yeah, that's, I'm not gonna say any more of it because I can't. So let's just say it was a shitty end to a shift, and that's all I'm going to say. Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. So with that being said, today is Tuesday. I don't start work until 2, which is literally in like, I don't know, half an hour. So I'm gonna have to leave pretty soon. So I just need to change from these shorts into long shorts because I work in a care home. So I've got to have some sort of decency to my outfit. However, I've got a couple of packages I'd like to share with you guys in today's vlog. And one of them is actually a book for review, so I'm really happy about that. So I managed to get Heretics Anonymous by Katie Henry. I'm so excited about this book because I am very highly anticipating it. So it actually comes out this very month, and I was very lucky to get. And it comes with a, oh, it's got a really cute bookmark. Look at that. Look, like literally, look at it. Look at this bookmark, it's so pretty. Drink coffee, read books, be happy. This is like my motto in life, but that butterfly is so pretty, it totally matches me. That's so cool. But yeah, I'm really happy that I have this because I've heard it's just so funny and hilarious, and oh, really excited that I have it. So the actual release date is the 7th. Oh, so today's the 7th, isn't it? So yeah, releases today, so how handy is that? But I've heard from Emma Books has read this, that it's very hilarious, so I'm totally looking forward to giving this a read. So this is a massive thank you to HarperCollins. You guys are awesome. This other package, it looks like it's my trade actually. This has come really quickly because this has come all the way from America. Oh, these are those really weird packages that just can't open them. It's just not going well. Today is just not going well anyway. It's not going well. Oh my god. Hello, like that. really like a bitch. Thank you. This looks cool. So basically I was trading off my Ark of Carbon Black because I had a finished copy and I didn't need the Ark anymore, and I'm not really an Ark collector unless it's like my ultimate favourite book. So I traded it off and this is what I got in return. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she totally just gave me like loads of bookmarks. I literally I only asked for, what did I ask for? I can't even remember what I asked for. I feel like I asked for these 3 bookmarks. This Ember and the Ashes metal bookmark. This bookmark here saying there will be blood, which is from Grey Sister. I just like the fact that it's a bookmark shaped like a dagger. And then of course, because it's Casey West, I asked for the Lucky in Love bookmark. But then she's also sent me all these bookmarks. So I got this one, which says Cutie series. But look, it's a little kitty cat. That is so cute. They're so cute. And then I've also got this one, which is like a satellite. Now if you guys know me, you know that I love my bookmarks. So I've got 2 of these Book Depository bookmarks right here. Like the skulls, I think. This one is another Book Depository one. And this is called Book Bestie. I don't actually have that Book Depository one. I've got a Gruffalo Book Depository. And then I've got a Colouring in Book Outlet one. So yeah, she'll just give them all to me. Obviously I wanted to get rid of them. Anyway, so the Ark that I traded for, which is really cool because this is an American Ark, is Seafire by Natalie C. Parker. This actually comes out this month. It just says August. Don't know if there's an actual date that I can see. But this is like a female pirate, and I've been seeing this one going around BookTube. So I'm really happy. It's really cool. And I'm super happy. So it's nice to actually trade off an Ark that I no longer need to somebody who really wants it, and they're trading off their Ark of something they don't want as well. I was just like, yeah, international is fine. I mean, it cost me about £10 to ship it. However, it's pretty much the price of some books these days, especially hardbacks. In fact, it's cheaper than a hardback. But you know, when it comes from an Ark, it didn't bother me so much. So that's what's come in. So snazzy dozy. So now, guys, now there's no readathons I'm currently participating in like during this week. I am going back to the books I'm currently reading. So that would be A Sky Painted Gold by Laura Wood, which is actually a book that I'm really into at the moment. It's really good, it's mysterious, and it's based like 1920s, I believe, 1920s, 1930s sort of era. And I don't normally like historical fiction, but this is definitely mysterious. Definitely mysterious. I'm really enjoying that, so I'm going to be currently reading that. The other books I'm currently in the middle of, this one would be the book that I'm currently listening to on audiobook. So this is All These Beautiful Strangers. This is my Ark, by the way. I'm listening to this on audiobook. Sometimes it takes me a while to get into it. I have to really focus on the audiobook. But when I drive, I have a lot of thoughts going around in my head, so I kind of like really struggle. However, I'm on chapter 15 at the moment. Charlie Kellaway, 214, page 214. It's a very weird book, that's all I can say. Like, it's meant to be like the young adult thriller of the year, or the young adult thriller of July, I believe. So, don't really know what I think about it at the moment. I'm just a bit confused. It's very long-winded. There's this secret society thing that's going on. There's this disappearance of this mother that's going on, and Charlie's finding out about the mum and things like that. So it's very slow paced because of that. So I'm kind of in the middle of that, but I'm listening to that on audiobook. These other books I haven't touched since the past 2 readathons actually. So it's these 3 books here, which is Badgers in the Basement, book number 16 of the Lark series, One Day from Mauritia by Sanjay Menon, and Summer at Home Meadows by Lucy Daniels. So as you can see, I'm like halfway through Badgers in the Basement, past the halfway mark of One Day from Mauritia, and I'm like 100 pages into Summer at Home Meadows. So those are the other books that I will be reading from once I finish The Sky Painted Gold. But these 2 books are review books, so that's why I need to get them read first. So they're the books I'm going to be focusing on. Now that I've received this ARC as a review copy, I really want to start soon, especially because it releases, or it is literally released now. But it's funny and it's hilarious, so I really want to kind of put this somewhere on my TBR this month if I can, because it's a review book. So I'm going to see what I can do about that. Maybe once I've finished all these books I'm currently reading, I can read it or something, or maybe after these 2 review books I can jump into it. It depends how I feel whether I want to finish all of these currently reading books or not. Anyway, this vlog is turning really long. All I just want to say is I went to the doctor's this morning and I basically saw the doctor about some abscesses that I have. I've got one here and I've got one over here. Had my breasts checked over, so I'm literally just due to have a blood test on Friday at Salisbury Hospital. I have to go all the way to the hospital because I couldn't get any appointments, but I need the blood test for my Monday afternoon appointment at the doctor's so they can look at my results and kind of talk about it. So that's literally all, really. So yes, I only need to leave for work in like 5 minutes, so I am going to go off now. I'm working a 2 to 10 shift today. I'm hoping it goes really well. Everything that happened at the doctor's today, it's just sort of like sent me a little bit overboard, if I'm honest, with things like anxiety and worry, and oh yeah, I'm also taking these other antibiotics which before I was on flucloxacillin, that's what I was taking last week. Now I'm on comoxiclav, but 500 milligrams, so it's even more powerful, and the flucloxacillin was making me feel quite sick, if I'm honest. So this one's more powerful, so I don't know how it's going to go. But anyways, less waffling, more working. But let's just hope the shift today goes really well, and we'll see. I just got to stay positive and everything, and yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow to let you know how everything went today, like at my shift and stuff, because I'm off tomorrow. I've got my iTalk workshop in the evening. So really, I kind of had most of the day. I'm hoping that Ben can come over because it'd be really good to see Ben for a few hours. But we shall see. I'm waiting for him to message me. So I'm going to go off now. But that's it for my vlog for Tuesday. So it's quite long, but I hope you guys like it. Hey guys, so today is Friday and I'm here to update you on everything that sort of happened this week. I think the last time I actually vlogged was Tuesday. But Wednesday I was off. I went to Ben's, spent the day there, and then I went to my iTalk workshop session, and then yesterday I had work, long day shift, came back home to chill, and I had like half a cider before I was like, oh crap, I've got a blood test today, so I can't drink anymore. So I've got my blood test today at 9:10, so I literally need to leave in like 5 or so minutes. I just wanted to quickly update you on everything. And reading wise, so I have been listening to this book on audiobook, and I'm actually zooming through it. So I'm now on chapter 27, which is page 349. I think the last time I told you I was a few chapters ago where I can't remember, I feel like I was 200 and something. So I feel like I've read like a massive chunk. So I'm now this far through the book as I'm listening to it. I listen to it as I commute in my car. So I thought, oh, that was really good. I haven't read any more of A Sky Painted Gold since I was at Ben's the time before last. Actually, I haven't done any reading from that, so mostly I've just been listening to my audiobook. I've just been really busy this week. I haven't had any time to edit my vlog from last week, to edit my YouTubeathon vlog, to even like film other videos, so just squeezing in the time I can just to do this. So today, like I said, I've got my blood test, and then I've also got to speak to them about my abscess, which is under here, because I've been put on new antibiotics which have made me feel really, really sick and unwell, and they said if by Friday is still no improvement, then to contact them again. So what I'm going to do is when I go for my blood test afterwards, I'm going to speak to the receptionist to tell the doctor that's what they said for me to do, and I might have to see a doctor, and then who knows, I'm going to have to probably end up going to hospital to get it drained. So who knows what today's going to bring, but if not, then I really need to edit those videos as I'm off today, and get that done. But yeah, if it ends up being that I've got to go to hospital, then I'll just bring some reading material with me. I'll just get the reading done. That can only be it. And now I'll get my nan to drop me there, so that she's there. She's there on standby. So I'll message her today and just say, please make sure you're on standby, just in case I have to go into hospital to get it drained. So yeah, that's really today. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I will let you know either later or tomorrow, or whenever I find time to let you know what actually managed to happen. Okay, news update. I went for my blood test. So I've had like 3 vials of blood taken from my arm. I hate it when they're like sharp scratch, and I'm just like, ow. And yeah, and I drove there because it started to rain, and then I had a phone call because the reception desk was like, oh, my doctor said if even with the antibiotics, if there's no change in my abscesses, to then contact the surgery again. So I was just like, look, whilst I'm here, can I just receive like a callback sort of thing? Anyway, went to my car, 5 minutes later I get a callback, and I spoke to one of the doctors there, and he was like, oh, okay, so there's just no change at all. And I said no, and he was like, okay, do you want to come down at 12 to see one of the nurse practitioners? And I was like, yes please. So I've got a 12 o'clock appointment. The time at the moment is 10:05. It has just started chucking it down outside, and I've just cooked myself a little meal, just sort of like a little brunch. I just had a meal that I needed to eat in the fridge. Sort of like do that, like I have some meals but I just don't get around to eating them, and then I have to eat them because of the best before date sort of thing, like use by date and that sort of thing. So I've cooked it, it's like a spaghetti carbonara, so I need to eat something anyway because I've just taken another antibiotic, which is my morning one, and then I'll take my 12 o'clock one. So I need to take something to eat because I need to eat around these tablets, otherwise they make me feel really sick or they make me rush to the toilet. Either way, it's not good, it's the side effects of it. So I feel like today's just going to be horrible. I think when I go down at 12, I am just going to have to prepare for me to be sent off to the hospital to have these abscesses drained, because I've had them, I'm not joking, over a month now. And the one on this side has just grown in size. It's like the size, it's a couple of centimetres long. The other one I say is like 8 centimetres long. But they just haven't disappeared, there's just no difference in size, and yeah, I'd rather get them seen to. They're in a really difficult place. I haven't had them under my armpits before. I've had an abscess before, which is why I'm also having a blood test to make sure that everything is alright in my body. I've had my breasts checked last week as well, or was it this week? No, this week. This week, yeah, this week I've also had my breasts checked. I was shown how to properly check the breasts, like for lumps and sort of thing. So I'm basically just having all sorts of tests just to make sure that I am okay, and hopefully I am. So I just wanted to quickly update you on that, and then whatever happens with this 12 o'clock appointment, I will update you on that as well. So that's it really. So that's all the news that I know so far, but any further news I will update you as soon as I can. Morning. So it's Saturday and I'm just here to quickly update you on my reading and everything. So yesterday I read a lot of All These Beautiful Strangers by Elizabeth Clayforth, and at night time I had literally 40 pages left, and I did a thing where I was sort of like timing myself to see how long it took me to read those 40 pages. It was near to 40 minutes actually. I'm a very, very slow reader. Those 40 pages are probably going to take in somebody like 20 minutes to read, or even less than that. But I'm a very, very slow reader, but that just goes to prove. But that could be something that I could improve on. But I wanted to digest the last 40 pages because that's where things were wrapping up in this book. So I actually really, really enjoyed this book in the end, and the ending of it and how things like came about, because it is a thriller. So everything was just solved like a puzzle. So because it got solved like that, I got really, really into it, and that's what bumped up my star rating in the end. So in the end I gave this 4.5 Kit Kats. I really, really actually enjoyed it. The only reason I knocked off like 0.5 is because of all the times it took me to sort of like, it kind of like dragged, because it's a very long book. Like it's actually 500 pages, this arc. I'm not sure how many pages the finished copy has, but still, because there were so many pages and it's a thriller and there's so much backstory in that, like there were times when I just dragged away from the story, but then there were times when I come back in again, so there was always something to pull me back in. So that's the only reason why I knocked off like 0.5 of a star. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a full non-spoiler book review pretty soon. I'll probably film it tomorrow when I'm off. But yeah, I'm really happy I'm back on track with my Goodreads goal. I think I'm read 30 books now read this year? I know, my goal is 50. So that's like 4 and a bit books a month. So if I try to read like one book a week and then a start of another one, like a quarter, but basically it's kind of like a book and a quarter a week. So next week I would hope to finish this book, but this is the next book that I'm going to go on to, which is A Sky Painted Gold by Laura Woods. This is the next review book that I'm reading, and I'm on page 89 at the moment. So I'm going to be taking this with me to work, and then because this review book has come in the post, I need to start this book, and that is Heretics Anonymous by Katie Henry, which it is now released, but it's still a review book all the same. So I'm going to give that book a read. So those are 2 books I'm going to take work with me today. Although I'm on a long day shift, so I'm not entirely sure. I can't predict the future, so I'm not sure what allocations I'll have. It could be that I'm very busy all day, but that's all for time to tell. So I'm going to go now because I need to drive to work. So I will speak to you guys either later or tomorrow to update you on everything that's managed to happen today. Hey guys, so today is Sunday and I'm just here to let you guys know how my reading has been going and what I managed to get up to yesterday, as well as my plans for today. But first of all, I just want to say, if you can hear a little noise in the background, that is because my washing is on. As always, I find the perfect time to put my washing on when it comes to filming videos, but it was just the last thing I thought of. I was just doing errands around the house. The last errand that I need to do is just to hoover around the house. Like, I literally just remember that right now, because I was just like, I'm sure there was like one other thing that I really needed to do. So yesterday I worked a long day shift, and so because of that I didn't get any reading done, didn't manage to slot any in. However, it was a relatively good shift, so that's pretty good. So today I'm off work, and I'm off work on annual leave now all the way until not next week but the week after, like mid through the week, because I've got like a week and a bit of annual leave. I don't know how I've managed to end up with that, but I will take it. As long as I get my week of annual leave in November, then I'm happy. So all things considered with that, today as I've told you, I've done some errands around the house. I cleaned out my fridge. By cleaned out, I literally mean I cleaned out. So everything came out, everything was wiped, and all the bad stuff thrown away, which luckily there wasn't too much. There was just like small yogurts, like a pack of 4 that had gone out of date, and a mango that I had in the fridge from 2 weeks ago that had gone off, and I feel like that was it. If I'm honest, I did look at everything else, but everything else is now in date, so everything's cleaned in there and it's all wiped and it's all sorted, so that's good. It made me feel so much better. Did like 2 loads of washing up because I had some breakfast and I washed up the cups and that from last night, as well as the cake container. My nan's cake came in because she made a coffee cake for all of the service users at work, and so I took a couple of slices home with me and I had them last night with a cup of tea whilst I was unwinding ready for bed. I had to have my own slice, of course. And after that I made chicken avocado salad for my lunch, and I had a glass of Diet Coke, and I then cut up fruit that I could out of my fruit bowl because next week I'll be getting some fresh fruit, so I needed to cut up the fruit that was there, and so I made like a little baby fruit salad. I had like 1 mango and an orange and a banana, which I used, so I haven't finished it yet. I'm just like leaving it there so I can snack on it throughout the day, so I thought that's quite a good idea, right? Well, I'm hoping anyway. So I've done all that, so I've literally just got to, like I say, hoover the flat or apartment if you're from the US of A, and after that I'm literally just settling down. Ben has only just woken up. He's literally just messaged me and he's just said that he's just woken up. What a lazy tart he is. He's just said he woke up today thinking that it was Monday and that he was late to come over and visit me, and then he realised it was Sunday but didn't wake up until 3 crazy times. So that's them for you. That's my boyfriend. So once I've hoovered the flat, there won't be any other jobs for me to do. The washing is only on like a 26-minute cycle because it's just like a freshen up one. It's on 40 degrees though, but it's on a short cycle, but all I need to do is just freshen everything up. Like, it's just the clothes that I've been wearing the past few days, and then that will be sorted. So I just need to put that on the clothes horse to dry, and then after that I just want to settle down and get some reading done because I haven't read anything yet. I was sorting through some books earlier because I've got like a monthly TBR jar where basically every book that's in my month TBR, so let's say for example this month August, so every book that I've mentioned in my August TBR video is on a little bit of paper in its own little jar in a pot, and then I've actually used a couple of plastic shot glasses, one for review books I need to read during this month, and the other one is for like the past challenge books, which I've also mentioned in my August TBR as well, where my TBR jar challenge or my 52-week challenge, where I've actually put them to a book, those books are going in that little shot glass. So I've kind of got like 2 mini ones. So basically the challenge one will be like the last one I pick out of, obviously, because that's like a secondary sort of TBR. Review books are the most important to me, and that's what I'm primarily focusing on this month, getting those review books out of the way. I've only got about 5, I think. Sky Painted Gold is actually one of them, which is one that I'm currently reading. Heretics Anonymous, which I showed you guys earlier on in the vlog, that's a new one that's come in, that does come out this month. It's already out, but because I've got it for review, I would like to get it reviewed this month. And then I've got a couple of other books as well, so I'm going to get those review books out of the way first, and then I will focus on my own books. And when I get to my own books, if I do, out of those review books, then I will focus on the books that I am like halfway through, those currently reading books. So there's like 3 over on my desk over there that I'm like halfway through, or like 100 pages through, and that's the Summer at Hope Meadows, Diplomat Rishi, and Badges in the Basement, the animal art book, but I'm focusing on my review books first. So the book that I will be currently reading first is Sky Painted Gold by Laura Wood, and as you all are aware, I'm on page 89. I haven't read this for a couple of days because I was focusing on All These Beautiful Strangers, which I finished. So I'm back on track on my Goodreads goal. However, I would still like to get some reading done, especially now I'm on my annual leave. I don't really have plans of such. I know I've got a doctor's appointment on the Monday to start off my vlog, and that's just in regards to my abscesses and my blood test results that I did on Friday. Hopefully they get the results in time because it's a follow-up appointment, and also my antibiotics finish tomorrow as well. So I don't really know like how it's going to go, because as of the present time the abscess is on it's here on my armpit. I got told I can't shave my armpits just because I've got one that's here that's still the same size, it feels like, and then a small one over here which definitely feels the same size, so they might have to be lanced. So there is that. So really the plans for today is just to hoover the flat just so that it's clean and tidy, because I haven't hoovered it this week yet. So I normally just hoover my flat like once a week unless I make a mess doing something. So I need to hoover, and then I'm going to settle down and read. I'm feeling so tired today, but I don't know if that is because of the weather or because I've got like a sort of mini cold, because I've been very sneezy today and feeling really like lethargic, like tired. I would like to try and get some sort of exercise done today. I'm thinking like some yoga or something like would be really, really good. Like I would like to get some yoga. I haven't done yoga in a while, not since before I actually went back to work. So I would just like to do a little bit of yoga, even if it's a relaxing yoga. Just half an hour of yoga is all I want to do, and then I can just sort of like unwind for the evening. So yeah, that's all the plans really for today, guys. So I'm off work, which it's really nice, but the weather is just absolute pants. It's just been kind of like raining and stopping, but like sprinkly rain. It's not like heavy rain, but just like a little bit of rain. And really I've just been doing, because it's Sunday and because I'm off Sunday, I've just been doing my house sort of errands where I just need to tidy stuff. Like I had to replace some stones in my dehumidifier thing, which is by where my clothes dry, because when the weather's like this I don't like to open my windows to get fresh air in because it makes the flat cold. So I have like one mini window that's open just in the lounge, and that's the only one, so I just have a dehumidifier just to get rid of the wetness in the air as the clothes dry, which, you know, it does work because I just emptied it and just replaced the stones. And I need to get one for my wardrobe because that one's absorbed all of the wetness as well. So it's amazing like how wet the air actually gets, like how moist it is in the air, we don't actually realise. And then just, but you know, I'd rather have them in the flat to pick up the moisture so that it would stop things like, you know, like moths and things like that just sort of getting into things. But anyway, I'm rambling as always, so I'm going to leave you with this vlog. So I will probably see you guys tomorrow morning just to wrap up everything that has happened for the rest of today. Hey guys, today is Monday, which means I'm wrapping up last week's reading vlog. So yesterday I'll tell you exactly what happened after I said I was going to go hoover. I hoovered, I did. And to be honest, I procrastinated for most of the day. I was playing games on my phone because like I hadn't played the games in a while, and I got really like hooked, especially like the Walking Dead game that I'm playing. Like, No Man's Land I think it's called. I get like really into it, and then time just goes like that. So I watched a couple of BookTube videos. One of them was Christine's book she ate in July, and she mentions the movies and TV shows that she watched, and one of them was a Netflix movie, and I was like, hey, I'm in the mood for a rom-com. So I put on Let's Set It Up with Zoe Dutchin, and I actually really liked it. I probably would say that I'd give it like 4 out of 5 stars. Like I really enjoyed the sort of like humour that was in it. It's kind of like sarcastic, some of it's like dry humour, but still it sort of put a smile on my face at the end of the movie, and you know, I don't regret watching it. And it was a movie that I put on my list on Netflix, and also I'm watching a movie on Netflix because I have a Netflix subscription. So when I don't go on Netflix so much during the month, I always feel bad because I'm just like, I just paid $7.99 this month for nothing. But then I think, no, it's not for nothing because Ben watches it as well. So yeah, so then I watched that, and then I watched a couple of episodes of the originals. So I'm now on season 4, which is on Netflix. Season 5 isn't. so at least I can watch season 4. But yeah, the ending of season 3, like, my god, it's just getting more and more dark. It's kind of like Harry Potter. It's just like there's just deaths galore. Like, what is happening? But yeah, I've really enjoyed those two. And then I had some dinner, which was actually white fish and vegetables. My god, it was amazing. I only had like 364 calories in the whole meal. And I don't know where Nan got it from, but it tasted so good. Like, you literally just put it in the microwave for like 6 minutes and you don't have to pierce the lid. It's just one of those where like the steam will just cook the food sort of thing. And it just, there was so much flavour in it. Like, the only thing I added to it was like salt. That was literally it. Salt and probably a little bit of oil just to sort of like cook it in sort of thing. But that's all I added to it. But there was just really awesome flavourings that were in it. It was amazing. And then I had a hot chocolate. And then I removed the makeup on my face. And then I got into bed, and then I read a little bit of this because my mind was just wandering, and I got to page 112. So from page 88 to 112. So I didn't read a lot, but I read like that. So anyway, I'm more than 100 pages now. So that's literally all that happened for the rest of yesterday. So really, as a wrap up, you know, it hasn't been a terrible week. And also, it's not just like a reading wrap up, it's just sort of like, you get to see everything that I get up to, like with reading and the thoughts that go on in my head and everything that I get up to. Also guys, I woke up this morning, and because I've been trying to like watch what I eat, I lost 2 pounds because I actually refused to get like snacks yesterday. Like, I had a couple of naughty snacks, like a cherry bakewell and a couple of these like chocolate crisp things, but then like part of me was just like, oh, I'm a little bit peckish, I could so eat a pack of crisps. And I was like, nope, I'm gonna have a hot chocolate and then I'm gonna go to bed. Like, I had a bit of like self-motivation sort of thing, and I managed to lose 2 pounds because I didn't have a lot of calories because I was counting my calories. Like, I find that if I watch what I eat by counting my calories, I'm a lot better off. And also, because I made that fruit salad, it was filling me up a lot more. Plus it was fruit. So yeah, it's really good. So far today I've only had a cup of tea, I've cut up an orange, I've only got 1 orange left in my fruit bowl. I've told my nan, because she goes like food shopping like today and tomorrow, so I told her I need some more fruit. So yeah, but that's last week guys. So let me know in the comments any of your thoughts and anything. Let me know what you guys managed to capture last week. Let me know what books you were reading last week, what books you've recently finished, what books you've recently purchased. Let me know anything down below in the comments, because I always like to have a conversation with you guys. Your comments make my day, and even if you just comment like 1 word, honestly, just comment something. Every one of you guys that watches all through of this video, give me a comment and I will reply. I will find some sort of way to reply. Even if it's a random word like banana, I will reply. So that's it from me guys. If you have enjoyed this video, and if you're having a really good day, and if you're feeling really great, give me a thumbs up with this video. Any comments, any thoughts, leave them down below. Like I said, any sort of video requests, let me know down below as well. But I hope you guys are going to have an absolutely fantastic day wherever you are. My name is Katie, and if you're new to my channel and you haven't yet subscribed, then please feel free to. You will honestly make my day if you do. You are the guys that are the inspiration for this channel. You keep my channel going, and I love you all to pieces. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I'll see all of you wonderful awesome people in my next video. Bye!